Hey, my name is Dustin. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, so you don't have to believe anything that I say. You can go and look it up. We're living in a world right now where the things that we are fighting against are being perpetuated by the consent we give, the contracts we engage in, and the money we spend. I'm writing a book right now called Sustain a Nation, and it's about the relationship between health and sustainability. And it gives strategies to reduce our dependencies on the things that are harming our health the most and our planet's health the most. And so through my research and writing, I kind of have what I think to be one of the most effective strategies that most of us can take on right now. And that is to starve the beast, okay? And I know you're like, yeah, I know. How do we really do that? And basically, we avoid the most common GMO foods that most of us know. But we also learn which organic companies have big biz corporations running them from the back end. Okay, and some of these companies, they get taken over by a real devious corporate plan, and some of them sell out. Okay, like take Emergency, for example. Pfizer just bought them out, right? We have Burt's Bees. Clorox just bought them out. We got Horizon Foods, and they just got bought out by Dean's. And who else? David Wolf's company, Sun Food Nutrition, an owner of Monsanto, his son just bought that out. And one of the ones that gets me the most, the organic non-GMO project verified company, New Chapter. And it gets me the most because I supported this company for years. I took their products and I recommended their products, and they're now owned by Procter & Gamble. Yeah, let's hear it. And when you look up Procter & Gamble and who owns that company, you see that they have the same institutional owners as Monsanto, right? And when you look deeper, you can see when you look at these companies and these corporations and you find out who owns them, you can see that we easily and unknowingly support things like pharmaceuticals, vaccines, big food manufacturers, chemical companies, weapons manufacturers, and big biotech companies like Monsanto, right? So it's basically it goes deeper. You know, you can look at John Mueller, the CFO of Procter & Gamble. He serves on the board of directors of Monsanto. He's on the Business Advisory Council for the Federal Reserve Bank. Okay, so it's the global corporate elite. It's the 1%, and I don't think New Chapter deserves to have that label. And I think that. You know, there are others that I won't mention. I want you guys to look them up for yourself, right? There's tools out there like Yahoo Finance. You can look up who owns these corporations. There are tools like there are 10 apps in the internet that you can scan the barcodes of products and see if there are GMO ingredients in there. You can see what the company is, or if that company is merely just a subsidiary of one of these corporations, right? So basically. That's a starving the beast strategy, okay? And just quickly before I wrap up, I know they're only giving me a little bit of time here. It's a starving the beast strategy. The other end of how we starve the beast is our consent. And particularly, I'm going to talk about our consent to being governed. All right, and I'm talking about voting here, okay? Because if you guys want to go and vote these upcoming elections, go ahead. You know, I just think that it hasn't done us and our planet anything for like the last 30 years. And when there are bills like Bill C-6 and Bill C-36 that are passed, and the Monsanto Protection Act, you know, it just makes me think of voting as if we're giving money to the cancer research so that we can get a cure, right? Or so that they'll let us know what the natural and effective solutions and strategies are that are out there. Oil? Cook with coconut oil or butter instead. You know, if you go to your medical doctor and to try and get a little small dose of antibiotics, maybe there's a naturopath doctor close by that can prescribe something like oil of oregano instead, right? And instead of just constantly going to these organic grocery stores all the time, make relationships with our farmers. You know, go to the farmers market, ask questions. And when we do go to those grocery stores and those organic grocers, we know that we can research the products, we can look at the labels, and we can scan the labels, right?